So there's basically two names or three names that have been going around for this watch list who could possibly be on it, but it is the overwhelming, mostly heard of player, and that is KJ Duff, who is on the watch list. So this watch list, the Walter Camp Player of the Year watch list, first awarded in 1967. The last winner was Fernando Mendoza. And so this has 42 players on it, I believe, 8 receivers. So KJ Duff is one of 8 and one of 42 players in the nation who early on, before the year starts, are already getting looked at as possibly the best player in football. How does that sound?
I can't believe it. I really can't. What do you guys think?
I mean, he's been on a ton of different watch lists this preseason. Within the Big Ten, like On Three Athlon, Sporting News, Phil Steele, even like Pro Football Focus's top 50 players. I'm reading off of like Andrew's article for On the Banks on this, by the way, in case you're wondering. But yeah, no, I mean, he had a really good season last year, obviously. I don't know. I mean, like, it's crazy, like, where he's at, like, as a Rutgers, receiver, like, a player to be that high, on all these Big Ten lists. Like, maybe not, if he's not first team, he's sometimes, like, second team or third team. Like, I could definitely see it. I mean, out of 42 players, last year he was third in the Big Ten, fourth among Power Four, with 90.3 receiving yards a game. I mean, he totaled over 1,000, and I think this, he made a lot of contested catches, home run balls. I think he's deserving of the watch list. I mean, out of the top 50 or 42, like, you know what I mean? Now, like, if he's gonna end up, getting there, I mean, that's a different question. But I think he's definitely. I mean, you look at all these names, like, and these are some really solid players. But like, I don't see any reason why a player like KJ Duff like wouldn't be deserving of making it on that list.
It's very eye-opening because typically you don't really expect a Rutgers player to be on these type of watch lists, let alone be this high up on these watch lists compared to a lot of other big-time names and guys that are going to hear their name called in April in the NFL draft. But it's also just a testament to what KJ Duff's football journey has been. Yeah. We're talking about a guy who originally came to Rutgers because they were the only school that offered him a scholarship to play wide receiver. Everybody else wanted him as a tight end. So he's able to make it to now junior year and be on a Walter Camp watch list, be listed as along as the other great names and other great wide receivers in the country as well, because you saw Jeremiah Smith, Cam Coleman, who's looking to have a phenomenal year at Texas, Mario Craver, who's ready to take that next. He's doing all of this at receiver at a position that a lot of people didn't expect him to really have a strong career at, and at this point in college football. So it's a huge testament to him, but it also just is a huge salute to what Rutgers has been able to develop out of a player like this. And I'm actually surprised that Antoine Raymond isn't on this type of list as well. Running back.
Okay, so I'm not surprised that Antoine Raymond is not on the list. I am surprised that KJ Duff is on the list because it's like those bands that have one-hit song. They call them the one-hit wonders. And you think, oh, they're just going to be amazing.
Here we go.
He had one good year, and you're telling me you put him on the same level as Cam Coleman, as Jeremiah Smith?
Well, Adam, most of these guys have only had one good year.
As Malachi Toney? Malachi
Toney is going to be a sophomore.
Yeah,
I know. What he did as a true freshman at Miami was unbelievable. I'm just saying, like I've said a million times before, I'll keep it short.
Cam Coleman's coming off of a rough year at Auburn as well. So
I'm not ready to crown these guys Walter Camp watch list, freak watch list, because you know what? When they played tough competition last year, their statistics weren't great. I have a tremendous amount of respect for them. I hope that they have a wonderful year. I hope they become great professionals, but I'm not ready to crown them with that designation yet.
I just feel like, I mean, if like the criteria is like, for example, like shout out to Ahmad Hardy. They don't just award players that like have had good years and they don't think they'll produce again. Like these guys overcome adversity. Obviously, we know what happened with Ahmad Hardy out of Missouri. Kawan Lacey coming back for Ole Miss, who he was on LSU last year, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So interesting. He did a little flip ski there on Lane Kiffin. But my point is, there's names here that maybe I personally am not as expertised on. Like, for example, Noah Fafita. I know Arizona had like a solid year last year, but I would never have expected an Arizona quarterback to make it. No one would expect a Rutgers wide receiver after Kenny Britt to make it. But here we are. And it's a testament to Shiano's development. It's a testament to Rutgers' scouting, even before Kelly Zinn. And now with Kelly Zinn, with an improved budget finally, we're not going to be seeing just KJ Duff here. Next year, we're going to be seeing, hopefully, 2 guys on this list. So it's an exciting time to be a Rutgers fan, especially because we're at the time of the year where we can be delusional.
Yeah, and there's just things like this definitely help out recruiting-wise for Rutgers. Like, they were able to get a 4-star wide receiver already into Sheer Carter. But seeing this as, okay, you come to this school, you can end up on a watch list like this if you put the effort in, is going to be a really good pitch now to use for receivers to win a lot of those recruitment battles for 2027, 2028, and so on and so forth.
I could catch 10 passes against Purdue.
I'm sure you could.
I could catch 12 passes against Miami of Ohio. Let me tell you something else. I'm not discriminating against Rutgers players. I would take 75% of these clowns off this list. Take 75% immediately. This list is illegitimate, all right? I want to see Rutgers on the field. I'm not so you say it's exciting to be a Rutgers fan right now. I don't even know who our quarterback is. All right? So I'm not sure why you're so excited. It must be you're confusing him with the Knicks.
You're calling the most prestigious preseason award watch list fraudulent.
Yes, I am. It's ridiculous. How many players are on this list? 75?
42.
42?
But think about it. That means that given that you're an FBS program, which not everyone on this list is, that means that you still only have about a 1 in 3 chance of having a player on here. And that's assuming that every team only gets 1 player.
I want to see a list of 10 people, not 42 people. And if you're 39th on the list, you should be ashamed.
I wonder when the Biletnikoff watch list is going to come out. I don't know.
That one is like definitely one worth watching for, because there's some really good receivers in this class. Like, I mean, in general, like Jeremiah Smith, Kim Coleman. I definitely put KJ Duff there.
Ian
Mario
Strong.
Craver. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, like he's pretty good at Cal. Yeah,
Biletnikoff watch list, if I'm correct here, I think it's typically 10 to 15 wide receivers. It's not a huge list.
But if KJ can get on this, and there's only 8 receivers, including tight ends, then he'll certainly get on that.
Yeah, I think so.
He's among the 8 best receivers in the country. Seriously, he's got the size.
Oh my God, Adam actually said something positive about KJ Duff. Wow.
I'm going to go out here and say something positive, despite the jewelry, despite the Instagram photos, despite the fancy cars. All right, he's got the size, he's got the athleticism. It could be a special year for KJ Duff, but let's see it done before we reap all this praise on him. I don't see you guys ever reap any praise on me.
Adam's on the Rutgers host of the year watch list.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. What do you guys think? Why isn't Antoine Raymond on this list? Now, that's a legitimate question.
That's such a great question. And he's
I'm
not
surprised because, like, if we're going based off of this watch list, the watch list basically is trying to say these guys are predicted for a big year. We're talking about schools right now. I'm seeing West Virginia. I'm seeing right now Ahmad Hardy's going to have a decent year at Missouri.
I'll scroll down.
Kawan Lacey, I can see why he's on this list. But LJ Martin, BYU, I'm kind of surprised that Antoine Raymond isn't on there for him.
Let's see.
We got San Diego State. Jalen Thomas from UNLV. Like, this is...
Yeah, see, like, I don't even know some of these guys. So, like, to say KJ Duff
Sean Bishop
be on it, then you could argue a lot more people shouldn't be on it, too. Which I guess
Isaac Brown, I can understand. He's been on a lot of draft watch lists. So it's just surprising because I could see Antoine having a better year than a couple of the running backs on here outside of, I would say, Brown and Ahmad Hardy, because Ahmad Hardy is going to be at least a 1,400-yard rusher.
And by the way, Austin, if you're watching, Louisville is ranked. They're officially ranked. The AP Top 25 came out.
That came out.
First time since the Lamar Jackson era that the Louisville Cards are ranked.
Well, what are they ranked? Best
24.
Is that what Louisville's ranked? Best
AP, they're number 24 on the top 25.
How ridiculous.
Yeah. We can take a look at that at some point too, but so that's, I guess, all there is about the watch list for Walter Camp Player of the Year. But you bring up a great point about Antoine Raymond, and he wasn't on what was that list last week? The 100 athletic freak list. The freak list.
The athletic freak.
He wasn't on the freak.
Shout out to Mark Feldman from The Athletic.
Antoine Raymond is a bully. All right, he is a bully. He runs like he's angry. He runs like he wants to get revenge on you for stealing his girlfriend. That is a running back. That is like Kyle Monangai. He's a freak, and he should be on this list. And KJ Duff, all right, he can be on the list too, but leaving Raymond off is a real serious slight.
100%.
Do you think Raymond should have been on instead of Asamoah?
Yes.
Well, are you talking about for the freak list?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Asamoah is a unit, and he apparently got bigger over the offseason too.
His entire summary about him being already 300 pounds and then doing pull-ups with 105 pounds strapped across of him is
I think Asamoah deserves it.
I can't wait to see him come down on pull blocks.
We have a code red in the chat.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Michigan defensive line is going to be petrified. Ooh. We
have a code red in the chat.
I'm just saying, I felt like it is.
We have a code red in the chat as Gamers for Life announces that he's officially going on a hunger strike until Shiano names a quarterback.